Alright, Helen, welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I've been messing with my deck a bit, trying to put things together a bit. I removed most of the Storming Mirror Force, but I do want to keep at least one of these, because while I do know Battle Traps aren't exactly very good, at the same time, even though they're usually so bad, most don't even bother worrying about them, so... And they're fun, so... I'll probably continue adjusting the deck, but... And rest assured, I did look up a bit on their general gameplay, although I did figure out that you're supposed to loop the graveyard effects pretty much right as soon as I finish streaming, and realize, oh, right. I do know it's a bit embarrassing to fail on stream like that, but at the same time, I'm one of those people who learns a lot better by doing rather than reading about it, so... You're going first. They might be running an OTK deck. I don't mind, honestly. For those waiting on dual links, I might do a bit more eventually, but at the moment they just have an event for unlocking... for unlocking Yudo. And Yudo's a pretty nice character. Then again, anyone from early Arc 5 is usually pretty well handled, so... But yeah, I'll get to it eventually, but since this game's new and I like to learn about these new decks, I figure I should stick to it for a bit. Ooh, this person's a Synchron fan! Nice, 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 nice. I probably should put this in attack mode, because while it's gonna hurt a bit, it would probably be better. Alright, he's gonna go into a level 7, it looks like. I can think of a handful of level 7 synchros he might go into then. On that note, I've actually run into a handful of people who actually mix Tri-Brigade with a lot of different, oh crap, he's gonna use... he's gonna use Junk Archer's ability to, banish... It basically has a Malevolent Sin effect where he can banish until the end of the turn, if I remember right. Yeah, turn to the end phase. It actually feels more like an Xyz monster than a Synchro. Oh, I see, he's going to go into Shooting Star Dragon. Wait, no, he can't. If you want to make Shooting Star Dragon, the Synchro material specifically has to include Stardust Dragon, or a card that changed its name to become Stardust Dragon. I do like the longer and more epic battles feeling battles that Master Duel has, although at the same time I do like the general speed duel format that Duel Links has. Is he gonna try and Ash Blossom it or something? Oh, he might have infinite impermanence. That might be a little annoying. Alright, Link Summon. What's a good link to, actually? If this card you can discard, once about to destroy, this card link can draw a card? No. This link card and monsters cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Card points 2 monsters, you can switch control of them. You can only use this effect. Ooh, interesting. But no, I can't do that. Special summon from your hand. Also, you cannot use Link the turn, except for Tri-Brigade. Tri-Brigade, Bearbrum, the Rampager. Get a card to my hand. There's only 2 in there, so no, not yet. Move a deck to my hand, so we're gonna go with this one here. Well, first of all, let's ride Geki. His monster's here, so we can't exactly go into a synchro. You can probably negate it if we're honest, but we'll see. Oh, no, he can. I thought with all those, issues there, he'd have no problem. Oh, well. Send 1 kit to the graveyard. Use her effect to send another card to the graveyard. I already used Nerval's effect, so let's send another Karos in there. Effect activation. Their effects are negated, and I have to immediately link someone with them, but at least I can banish something from his back row there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we are. I've seen a bunch of people mixing stuff with this deck, which makes it mean it's pretty flexible. I think that's pretty cool. I like flexible decks. I've seen people mix them with Lunalights for extra muscle. If he's gonna negate something, he needs to negate this effect, or else I'm gonna... Okay. Ooh, Scrap Iron Scarecrow, eh? Hello, combo guy. Hey, welcome to stream. Unless that could be a second Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Alright, it's not. Whatever it is, it can't. He's either not wanting to do it in response to my cards, or it can't be used in response to my cards. But it's giving him a moment, so he must have some kind of card in his hand. Oh, you know what? It's probably something like Max C, which unfortunately doesn't do much for Tri-Brigade since a lot of the... Oh, okay, he's gonna go into more synchros. Alright, I'm gonna use Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault as soon as he's synchro summoned, so that I can use Shiruig effect to banish it. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. As the title suggests, this deck's a bit new to me, so I'm still learning the ins and outs. And I'm one of those people who has an easier time learning by playing, so I'm probably gonna mess up even on stream. But it should be an interesting learning experience at the very least. Alright, he's going to either use Junk Archer's effect immediately, or he's going to go into a Synchro immediately. Either way, I should be able to use Shurig to banish. Junk Speeder, what does this do again? And you can summon as many tuners as possible from your deck in defense. You can also summon the extra case of Synchro monsters. When there's attack that was Synchro summoned this turn, you can make this card attack become double its original. That's going to make it strong enough to attack over Shiruig. Winged Beast, okay. We're gonna use his effect to banish Junk Speeder here because he's gonna be stronger than Junk Speeder if he uses effect. I'm not as worried if Junk Archer banishes him. Alright, special summon this one here. if another beast or beast warrior wing beast is special. So yeah, I can ban it. I should be able to banish one card on his field here since this banish this one. That should throw his plans off a little, since he's clearly trying to get something big enough to attack over Shirog here. Alright, he probably still can, but at least this time he has to use... Okay, Satellite Warrior. Never heard of this one before. You can target cards your opponent controls up the number of synchro monsters in your graveyard, destroy them, and if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack for each. Oh my. How many cards are in his graveyard? One... just one, eh? Guess I can't save it. Unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. He's probably gonna attack into Bear Brum because that's the only way he can damage my life points, because Karos is in defense. Yeah, he's gonna have to. Alright, when this is sent to the graveyard, add one Tri-Brigade Speller Trap for my deck. Alright, let's see, which one do I need? Which one do I need most? You cannot special summon from the extra, you can send one monster from hand or reveal the grave. Make your hand a different type? No. Alright, yeah, let's get a Revolt so I can do some more Link summons if so necessary. Oh, I have to return to my deck. I forgot about that part. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. It just basically means I got a free deck shuffle out of that. Alright, so now I can summon something from my deck, so let's get this guy out here. Mystical Space Typhoon. I can put it here in case he sets something else, but I should be able to... I'm gonna try and win this turn. Activate effect. We're gonna banish up to 4 monsters. We're gonna banish 4 monsters and get Karas back. So, 1, 2... I'm gonna get rid of the Link monsters, since I don't need them anymore, at least not in the graveyard. Here. If I remember right, this doesn't technically count as a proper Link summon, but should do the trick here. Activate his effect, banish Satellite Warrior. It doesn't get protection, right? Okay, good. My boss monster here is non-targeting, non-destruction removal, so it should be perfectly fine. Alright, let's see here. I should just get a Link 2 here. Alright, we're gonna use these two to go to our Link 2 here. There we are. And now I can get a Tri-Brigade back into my hand. So let's go with the Rectal here, since he's a nice basic attacker. And you know I can just attack him, summon him normally. So let's do precisely that. Alright. Go into the battle phase. Destroy that one. What does this do again? You can negate its effects. Alright, I don't need to do that. Oh crap, I was just a bit short of lethal. Well, I can finish him off next turn, I just have to survive it. Hopefully if he tries to use any back row to stop me, I can use Mystical Space Typhoon to prevent it. Let's see here. Synchron Explorer. Unfortunately, I don't have Ash Blossom to negate that, so he's gonna get himself a free Synchro. But of course, what he doesn't realize is I'm about to ruin his whole day. Junk Connector. Never seen this one before. Once during a turn, quick effect, immediately synchro summon one monster using only materials this card points to. If this link summon is controlled by battle or sent, special summon one junk monster. I should probably do this now. Oopsie. Whatever, I just get rid of that card. It doesn't really matter, or but at least it'll stop bugging me. Whatever this is, I want it gone. Urgent tuning. Alright. Alright, if this sent to the graveyard, can add one, then place one. Yeah, that's no point in bothering to use anymore. But what's this do again? Alright. Let's return or bring the battle phase immediately after this resolves. Summon Junk Destroyer. This card synchro summon cards in the field up that have non-tumor use of the synchro summon, destroy those targets. Ooh, yeah, he couldn't make a comeback, it seems. Target any number, they gain 700 attack. This is 400 damage, so this is lethal. We got it. Alright, what was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, I've actually seen a lot of different variants of this deck. Some mixing it with Lunalights, some mixing it with Fur Hire, some mixing it with Harpy Ladies even. It's pretty cool. What kind of deck are you running, combo guy? But for the moment, I'm mostly just running a, for lack of a term, pure Tri-Brigade deck. I know there's a lot of connections and... Oh, I should probably receive this stuff. Oh, I thought some URs were in there. Let me check here. Zodiacs. I was on break from the game when those came out, but I've heard they're quite fun. They exceed someone on top of their Xyz monsters, don't they? Pretty neat. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, the UR, I need a couple more levels here. And it has not escaped my notice that, I should also grab these missions while we're here. Let's see here. Not against a quick match if you'd like. Go ahead and gather these. Excellent, 200. I'm getting my decent amount of gems back, but I've noticed that the initial flood from the starting of the game has started to slow down. I'm glad I decided to make a decent Tri-Brigade deck before going into other ones, because like most mobile games, it always starts with a flood of the materials you need for your progression, but then it slows to a crawl. Oh, that's the idea, okay. Let's see here. Duel. Alright, let's see if I can use the support room ID. Oh, deck not selected? Oh, I see, I need to do this. Now, when I first started... There we are. Now we'll go with this one. When I first started, I went for a... I decided to get the pendulum thing for a few... to make an easy pendulum deck. It worked fine on the, initial CPU battles for the solo mode, and even in the rookie mode, but I was under no illusions it was good, and indeed, even as early as bronze, it stopped being sufficient, so I figured, yeah, time to get something that's pretty good. I'm definitely going to be experimenting more with the Tri-Brigade as time goes by. Ooh, gold rank, nice, congrats. Dang it, I like this music. Sounds like something out of Nier. Is what I think I made the comparison before. A Desire is pretty good stuff. Hopefully you didn't banish something important. Zodiac Thoroughblade. Zodiac Chakra 9. Chakra K9, I guess? That is one big gauntlet. Alright, you can also XC summon using... Yeah, that's the... If I'm my understanding, that's the main gimmick Zodiacs have. Their main gimmick is you can special summon... You can XC summon any other Zodiac using any other Zodiac XC's monster. Okay. Some pretty good combos should be possible with that. Zodiac Tiger Mortar. Probably the more relevant since we're in Year of the Tiger now. Zodiac Dryden. Ooh, I didn't know they gave him an animation. Looks pretty cool. I'm afraid I've gotten the biggest brick ever with this. I can't even... There's nothing I can even use the emergency card for. Set 5 pass. Practically Super Shiranui. I'm not sure how to describe Sangan. He's ugly, but he's also adorable in some weird way. I mean, look at that face. Yeah, I think at this point it's pretty obvious I bricked pretty hard. Well, that's the nature of a card game. No matter how much you try, there's going to be some level of bricking possible. I mostly need to do more of the solo mode stuff in order to unlock the various... Zeus. I remember reading this guy on stream last time and thinking, wow, this dude is a massive mistake. Problem is a quick effect, so he can just take out everything I have, and there's nothing I can really do about that. Unfortunately, I can't use Tri-Brigade Rendezvous to any good effect. Oath does not work because I don't have a Link monster out yet. Revolt does nothing because I don't have anything else. All I can do is get Nerval. Oh dear, am I losing connection? I'm losing connection. My internet doesn't seem to be having any trouble. Alright. Droll and Lockbird. Alright. I cannot add cards from my... Cards cannot be added to either player's main deck to the hand. Well, luckily I don't intend to do that anymore. Because this is really the only search I needed. Not yet. Send to the graveyard. Kit, send her to the graveyard so that she can summon up someone else over the graveyard. Maxi is only going to help so much because I only intend to do one special summon this turn. Oh no, he knows I intend to Tri-Brigade Revolt. Very painful, actually. Well, that's fine. I can technically use this effect during his turn. Of course, he's just going to use Zeus's ability, but it will still go, and it'll go through to clear out my field no matter what. But it does mean I can at least banish it. Yeah, I forgot, because Tri-Brigade Revolt will special summon 4 of these, and that's 5 cards. I can't allow him to draw that much. That's way too much, that's way too much card advantage. If he has a hand drop to negate it, he needs to do it now. At least the nice thing is once Tri-Brigade gets going, it really gets going. Here we go. Here's my boss monster in response. I quite like the animations. They're simple yet effective. Alright, first we're going to activate that one. We'll get Kits to get another card in the graveyard. And we'll activate this one to get another card in my another monster in my hand. Doing the chain this way also means that if he does negate, he won't be able to negate Shiruig's here. He can only negate the last one in the chain, not the first one. So I've guaranteed he's losing Zeus no matter what. Dang, a 5-chain. Don't see that many. Card from the deck to my hand. Send that one to the graveyard, and I can choose a card to banish, and it's gonna be Zeus. I'm pretty sure Zeus is limited or semi-limited, so I don't think he can bring out another one that easily, but... Excellent. Now, is he going to negate the normal summon here? Because if not, I'm going to have to get some big combos going. I don't have anything banished, so... Real quick, which ones do I have this rank 3 again? That's Cyber, so I can't make that. Alright, yeah, so 3 is what I want here. There we are. Alright, banished 3 monsters. I should have gotten 2 to get the bear machine out, then discard these 2 to get back one of my banished link monsters. Well, that's fine. Well, like I said, this is a learning opportunity. Oh, right. Well, I can still do this, actually. Monster Reborn, and... Oh! This is a Beast Warrior, eh? I do have a rank 4 of my own, don't I? I do not, actually. Only rank 2. How disappointing. Well, nonetheless, I think this is a Beast Warrior, so I think I will want it on my side. Welcome to the winning team, Zodiac Throwblade. Activate the effects. Should be some good damage then. Unless, of course, that's a mirror force, in which case I'm boned, aren't I? Oh well. Such is the way of life if that is the case. Here we go. Unfortunately, it looks like if I did the math correctly, I'm just a tad short of lethal. Yeah, 100 short of lethal, darn it. I guess I need to hope I survive the next turn, then. Lightning Storm, that's gonna hurt, yeah. Destroy all attack position monsters. Sure, I'll just let him destroy it then. Unfortunate, but that's how it has to go. Oh, what's this? If a card you control be destroyed. Okay, let's use Rendezvous' effect. By banishing it, I negate your destruction of my Beast Warriors. I was trying to remember why I had 2 copies of that in my deck, but then I remembered, oh yeah, it's for the protection. Specifically for situations like this, because Raigeki or Lightning Storm can absolutely wreck my day, because of how monster-reliant this deck is. Skill Drain also really kills this deck pretty hard. I should look into more generic rank 4 Xyz monsters. Simply because this deck can actually do a lot with, has a handful of them. I'm not sure why I brought the rank 2 now to think about it. I generally don't want, yeah, I generally don't want to summon Kit unless I absolutely have to, since I'd rather have her in the graveyard for her foolish burial effect. Zodiac Boar Bow. Which ones in my graveyard could I even special summon with that? Doesn't look like any of them, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't look like any are worth bringing back to my hand specifically. If I had another Fractal in there, I wouldn't mind bringing him back to my hand, because then I can discard him for his effect. Yeah, because if I get Fractal in my hand, I can use him to... Okay, Hammer Kong. Let's see here. Gains the attack of all the Zodiac materials. Will attack and defense of all Zodiac materials attached to this card. Cannot target except for this one. I really hope Zeus is limited 1 instead of a 2, because if it's limited 1, I just... Oh. Yeah, I guess it was. I was a bit nervous on the opening hand, but I'm glad I kept with it. I somehow managed to make it out. Good match combo, guy. Alrighty. Excellent. Zodiacs do genuinely seem like a pretty fun archetype, having their, Xyz ladders that can lead into some pretty big stuff. And boy, he was Zeus intimidating. Alright. Let's get back to the ladder then. I should probably go second, for completely honest. I should probably seriously consider drawing Lockbird from my own deck. Tanky, eh? Yeah, I'm not gonna let you search that, so... time to activate Ass Blossom and no joy. If any card has an effect, no. Yeah, it only negates a search, but then again, its only effect without the search is just all Beast Warriors gain 100 attack. Only one's on his side, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, despite being... Yeah, Fractal can't benefit from it since it's only on his side. Oh, this is also a Tri-Brigade. In that case, I'm gonna have to... Ooh. Glad I'm going second, then. Salman Great. Cyburst. Normal summon monster with 100 or less attack. You can contribute this card, then target one monster controlled cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card this turn. Destroyed by battle. You can only use Salmon Great once. I guess we're in a mirror match, although he might have a few mixed in. Like I said, as far as I can tell, the Tri-Brigade archetype is actually very popular to mix with other archetypes, as long as they're Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast. Hence why you can do stuff with Lunalights, Beast Warriors, or a Fur Hire, which is also Beast and Beast Warriors, or even Black Wings or Harpy Ladies, all of which being Winged Beasts. Activate effect. Alright, we'll see if he, Oh, he doesn't have anything that can negate it. In that case, time to go through the chain. I might not want to go into a rank 4 already then. Alright, first things first. Normal summon monster, you contribute 1 monster control. Cannot be struck by card effects this turn. Have battle. Follow this card in your graveyard. You can special summon this card. Sound great. Okay, that's gonna have a lot of recursions. So you know what? Let's just go all out this first turn here. 3 cards. Now we're going to go in the boss monster here. There we are. We are Link 4, and let's take him out. And this just reduces the enemy's attack, right? Banish it. There we are. Here we are. I'll definitely have to experiment more with the Tri-Brigades once I start feeling more comfortable with them. Like I said, they have a lot of potential for mixing with other archetypes as long as they're one of the 3 involved with it. And according to the card lore, they seem to be at war with the Dogmatica enemies. Or at least that's what the card art seems to suggest, although... yeah, I think that's a Dogmatica that they're fighting in this artwork. I wonder if they'll make the solo mode include the story of the Tri-Brigades. Probably not anytime soon, since they seem to be focusing on older archetypes. But I don't mind. Alright, what can he summon here? He can go into the boss monster to banish mine. Immediately Link summon. Tri-Brigade. Yep, here comes the boss monster. I have to wait till he's on the field, though. Then I'll use Revolt to summon my second copy of Shuriag. Unless, of course, he tries to banish this trap card, which may actually be his smartest one, but he's not. He's going to... He's gonna try and get back his Salmon Great, I think. I'm gonna wait until he activates Barabrom's effect, because that forces him to discard 2 from his hand. And Graveyard advantage is something good Tri-Brigades are good at, but hand advantage a bit less so. Ooh, we got rid of Lightning Storm. That was not wise, my friend. Since they're all banished, I can easily... Unfortunately, its effect is negated, so I don't get its free banish. But I will for the next one that I link summon. Here we are. Okay, yeah, he knew what I was gonna do. Excellent. Some good luck there. Oh, dang it, just a hair shy of 40. But rank up? You can't rank down until gold, so it's pretty inevitable you'll reach that point, but it's pretty satisfying all the same. Ah, level 10. I think I'll do it one more time and then gather some more rewards. Oh hey, that's a Cyber Dragon Nova, I think. Let me go second here. I've been quite enjoying this game. It can just be a bit overwhelming if you're not used to the main card stuff. And while I've read up on them and watched other people duel with them, so I was aware it was a bit tricky and that the turns would be a bit longer. It still was something else to actually play it, so. No response from the game server, what? Oh. Come on, Konami, fix your game! Rather, fix your netcode, since that's technically what the problem was. Opponent is choosing Silent Moose. Wonder why they're putting a silver 1 against silver 5. Going second, that's probably what I would have preferred anyways. I just have to hope they're not Shadalls or Drytons. That's, ooh. If they're Zombie World, that's actually going to ruin me, because, turning all monsters in the graveyard into zombies absolutely cripples Tri-Brigade. There's just no bouncing back unless I can get MST in my hand to negate it. What's this? Fortune Lady Past. Ooh, Fortune Lady deck. Interesting. If you control a Fortune Lady, special summon from your deck with a different name. Yeah, no. Ash Blossom, Ash Blossom, Ash Blossom. Fortune Ladies are actually pretty threatening in Duel Links if you're not careful, so, yeah. You gotta be careful. Tri-Brigade, Oath, and Rendezvous, huh? Let's put these down here first. We're gonna activate his effect to discard him. And now we're going to discard Kit into the graveyard. Foolish Burial Kit, so that she can use her effect in order to send down Nerval. And we'll use him to get, well, I'm gonna get Fractal back into my hand, because he's a good basic 1900 attacker. What's this? When a normal monster negate and also banish the card. Banish cards return to the hand during the end of the turn. Alright, fine. Her level goes up every standby phase, which isn't too big of an issue, but it is annoying. He's probably going to go into his Fortune Lady Every as soon as he can, which is a bit annoying. When this card, add 1 Fortune Lady deck to your hand. Once per turn, if a card is banished by a card effect, you can activate this effect. Turn monster control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Once per turn, if a card of your opponent is banished by an effect, you can make the damage you take 0. Oh dear. That's a continuous spell. Fortune Lady Calling. He got another one? Really? Oh no, you had a Fortune Lady card, so he made sure to search out his... Oh, interesting. I actually do like the digital bug thing that the pet here stands on. Alright, yeah, he's definitely going to Fortune Lady Every. I'm gonna have to eat it. Nothing I can do to stop it. Alright, we're gonna activate this effect here. Discard him to Foolish Burial Kit. Activate her effect to Foolish Burial Nerval, and then I'll get Curious in my hand. Here we are. Two, three, 4. Break the fine. Time for the boss monster. And I need to banish Fortune Lady Every because, yeah, I need to make sure it's not in the graveyard. I need to make sure Fortune Lady Every is not in the graveyard. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's summon one that's banished here. Oh no, from the graveyard. Yeah. Banish Fortune Lady Every, please. His monsters can no longer be destroyed, but can no longer be destroyed by card effects. However, it doesn't matter. There we are. Now I have my cards protected. Not lethal damage, but pretty close to it. Alright, he's running low. He has to do something, and I'm pretty sure he's going to... I have an idea what he might do based off what Duel Links Fortune Ladies can do. Make no mistake, they actually do have a few comebacks that could come back from this. The only thing that really screwed him was banishing Fortune Lady Every instead of destroying her. Each time a monster's normal summoned, and banish it. Unfortunately, that doesn't work with this doesn't work with special summon monsters. Target one of your banished to return to the graveyard and draw 2 cards. Let's see here, I need to do this here. Link 2. Whatever this is, I want it gone. Fortune Lady Rewind. Target a number banished, different names, special summon them, but shuffle them into fate. Yeah, glad I did that. Discard 2 cards and target 1 banished, and special summon it. Alright, yeah, I'll do this. Discard Nerval and discard Kit. And I'm going to bring back Fractal. Let's just add this to add a card to my hand in case I need it. I don't need to mill anything else. I have to try and win this turn, or else he's gonna... Okay, yeah, because Fortune Lady Every can banish an opponent's card whenever she revives from the graveyard during the standby phase. There we go. Good match, good match. Ooh, a golden one? Oh, it's just ×2. That is... These are, I'm gonna be honest, those, Master cards are not very... enticing rewards for the work we put in. I get it, they can't let us break down, they don't want us to break down free cards to craft with, but at the same time, they're usually just normal monsters with no effects. So the legacy packs are, I'm not a big fan. The trap holes look pretty nice here, but I kind of like the default a bit more. I also need to see if I can't find a way to unlock the arena from the cliff for story stuff. Normal summon, you can add 1 from your deck to your hand. Let's Ash Blossom that. I don't know if this is the most optimal to do, but hey, Dragon Maids. I know one friend who really loves this archetype for some reason. Well, what am I saying for some reason? They love Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and that's literally the only reason. But then again, it wouldn't be the first time. I mean, they've got archetypes based off Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. Apparently, Time Thieves are based off Doctor Who, which, I'm going to be completely honest, I don't see it, but who am I to Alright, let's, Foolish Burial Kit. Foolish Burial on... Nerval. Deck to your hand. We'll just grab another Kuros then. Now let's see here. At the start of the battle phase, you can send this card if you do someone job again made. Okay. This here. This here. Activate effect. Discard that, and special summon in order to special summon this guy. There, I managed to get a monster out without using my special summon. Whatever this back row is, I should probably banish it with my big boss monster. What's this? Target 1 dragon, control 1 card your opponent, return them a hand, you can banish this card. Oh, I see it. In that case, I'm really glad I used a special summon, because I can just normal summon him now. I have 5 here, right? Okay, we'll use his effect here. Should be fine here. The reason I'm leaving her is going to be... There we are. Well, I absolutely respect this guy for attempting to work with Dragon Maids. My understanding is they're not particularly good, so anyone who is using them entirely because they like the archetype. Special summon their new graveyard by negate their effects and immediately link summon. Alright, so I can go with banished or in graveyard. And this also puts the banished ones back in the graveyard, so this is going to be very good for me. Yeah. I'm gonna use a Foolish Burial effect here. Then use his to get a card in my hand. And I'm not going to activate Shraig's effect yet. From deck to hand, Fractal will be good. And Foolish Burial a Karis. Hurler Dragon Maid. Alright, summon a non-winged beast from my graveyard. Because it's special summoned, I can use Shraig's effect. There we are. Rescue Rabbit's adorable. Nurse Dragon Maid. Almost spells. Fusion Summon. Ooh, he's Fusion Summoning. Here we go. They're big. I do not know what the Dragon Maid boss monster does, so this will be an interesting learning experience. Here we go. Dragon Maid Shield. Oh, nice! Even she has even has an animation. Ooh, she's even bigger than Shraig. Interesting. An opponent activates a card effect, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy the card. After that, return this card to the extra deck. And if you do, summon one Housemaid from your extra deck. Alright, so this will probably try and... Alright, he's probably gonna use a Shio to negate it, which is perfectly fine by me, because that forces him to return to the extra deck. And yeah, this is a hard once per turn. Alright, Foolish Burial's time. Here we go. Alright, activate effect to banish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, he's probably going to use Shiyu's effect on that because he can't afford not to. But unfortunately for him, I'm going to be using... I can also link summon him using these two naturally. Or you see, I have... yeah, I forced him to activate the effect. Once per turn during the standby phase, when another dragon returns the hand, you can turn... Alright, now to hard manually summon in a Shirig. We're gonna count that as 3. Now standard link summon go. Ominous Omen. Oops, I should have done that in the other way so that he couldn't negate the banishment. Oh well. Alright, here it goes. If he needs to make a comeback, he has to do it now. And I don't know what... I genuinely do not know what Dragon Maids are capable of. They might be able to make a comeback, or they might not. Alright, I can let him Foolish Burial. He's gonna try and bring out a boss monster, I think, now. Alright, we'll Ash Blossom that. Alright, he's gonna fusion summon Shirig again. Yeah, she has to negate that or else it's over. Battle phase. Main phase 2, end phase. There I go. Stormy Mirror Force. I don't want to tack into him, so we're gonna have to just end phase. But the good news is, Storming Mirror Force is a really good way to wreck someone's day. Drowning Mirror Force is also good since that sends all enemy monsters that are in attack position to the deck, but it does have a bit of a drawback where it has to be in response to a direct attack. So while it's useful for my Yosenju deck in Duel Links, it is less useful here. Kitchen Dragon Maid. House Dragon Maid. Chamber Dragon Maid. Yeah, I think Storming Mirror Force and Drowning Mirror Force are technically better than the original Mirror Force just by virtue of how they work. I don't have a choice here, then. He's gonna go into Fusion, which is gonna be a problem, because Storming Mirror Force, he'll just negate Storming Mirror Force. I'll have to eat the hit. Ow, 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 ow. Let's see here, Fusion Summon. Alright, so this is their archetypal polymerization. You can target one you control, add that to your hand. If you do, return that monster. Add this card to your hand. If you do, return that monster to hand. Alright, he's gonna have to negate this effect. Yeah, he has to use the effect to negate. So I'm gonna have to chain this to it to bring out my final one from the deck. I'm gonna lose Kit, but that's fine. I'll bring out... Resolve. There we are. She manages to negate and destroy Kit, but I can use... Oh, right, his effects negate as well. I can't activate his effect, unfortunately. Ooh. Yeah, I can't do anything to stop it now. There we are. That was a good match. I don't even mind that I lost. That was a really good match with a lot of back and forth to it. Ooh. Oh, notifications here? Choose cards and duels. Life points. Oh yeah, there's a few glitches they're still fixing. Alright, which ones have I completed specifically? Special summon a monster? This one I'm probably going to be maxing out with relative ease if I had to guess. This one, going by the fact there's only 28 out of 3,000, I'm guessing summon a monster means normal summon a monster. Which, admittedly, yeah, that's not gonna happen much. Ooh, finally, I got the fusion deck. Power of the Dragon. I don't think that deck has anything particularly necessary. I end up choosing the Link summon one first because it had Decode Talker in it, and that's probably one of my favorite Link monsters. And let's go ahead and gather our rewards here. Excellent. Let's do a bit more story here. Legends of Star Heroes is basically the World Chalice storyline, and that is extremely long. It's basically a JRPG storyline told in the cards, and as you could guess, that means it's extremely long. Then again, the duel the Gem Knights, which are also, and the Klee, which are also from the Dual Terminal storyline, which are very also very long. Where's the 6 Elemental Lords? Sure, let's listen to the story here as a nice little break from the card game. Don't worry, I'll be going back to duels very, very soon. The warriors are the 6 Elemental Lords. The story of the Element Swords and Elemental Lords archetype. This world is of 6 elements: earth, fire, wind, light, and darkness, with light pulling double duties as both lightning and electricity. These elements were brought to Earth by 6 elemental lords. The world is at peace as long as the elements are in equilibrium. However, when the balance is disrupted, the elemental lords appear. When the elemental lords' physical forms have increased in density enough to be seen by humans, great disaster occurs. The elemental lords have appeared numerous times, causing natural disasters throughout the worlds. The ancients built temples to calm these recurring natural disasters. People pray continuously, but the elemental lords do not possess the capacity to answer those prayers. So the elemental lords don't appear to be sapient, at least not in the traditional sense. Rather, they are simply forces of nature. However, the people's desperate prayers would be answered miraculously after hundreds of years. Another power that had nothing to do with the elemental lords may yet take pity on them. The elemental lords chose a handful of humans. They were called the Element Saber. They served the elemental lords and maintained the order of the elements. The Element Saber now protect the temples, which pilgrims no longer visit. Day to day, they manage elements that would comprise the world to not flare out of control. Let's say, for example, the element of fire flares up. The Element Saber would enhance the power of water element. It would rain throughout the land, extinguishing the flames. When one element goes out of hand, the forces of the opposite element are increased, restoring the balance. The Element Sabers inherit only a fraction of the Elemental Lord's authority and cannot exercise all their power, nor should that power make them feel as if they are gods themselves. They use their ability to command, train, and to do right. Training never ends for the Element Sabers. The Elemental Lords and Elemental Sabers have a bit of an interesting gimmick. The Elemental Lords can only be special summoned if you have exactly 5 of their respective elements in the graveyard. But the which is a bit difficult under normal circumstances, since it's a very specific number. Unless your deck is dedicated to that element, it's quite tricky to get that many. However, the Element Sabers can change their elements at will while they're in the graveyard, so you can set it up to exactly whatever you need. It's a pretty neat gimmick overall, and it also broke Duel Links pretty hard. Well, that's not fair. Duel Links was broken more because of how well they interacted with Alistair the Invoker. Because normal summon Alistair breaks every game he's in, apparently. Alright, let's do another duel. Actually, let's do a PvE duel here. I was able to beat these with the loner decks, but I'm gonna be honest, some of them are kind of really weak. Against decks that are actually good, like Tri-Brigade, it shouldn't be too bad. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. 1 for 1. Unfortunately, I don't think the enemy does much searching. So let's do this. It lets me get rid of one monster. Yeah, since she's psychic, I can get anything I want. Activate his effect. Foolish Burial Kit. Foolish Burial on Naval. And we're gonna add another fractal to my hand. Two cards. Okay, there. Alright, Bear Bum. Here we are. By discarding 2 cards, I can summon something from my banished pile. Ritual decks are pretty neat in theory, but in practice I feel like I brick too much. Either that or it's like one of those really absurd decks that is either really powerful or really... Okay, targeting number. Monster Reborn. Since he's not tribute summoned, Zarborg will not destroy something. 700. Yeah, let's yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Oopsie. I forgot it's not going to work. Counter has 2 materials. There we are. And we'll get a Tri-Brigade into my hand. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Alright, I can get a spell or trap card into my hand, and I'll need to shuffle a card back into my deck after. Not this one. Yeah, Revolt is what I want. I'll return Ash Blossom since the enemy deck doesn't really do much as far as special summoning does. Goes. Fractal, good. Alright. Your opponent takes any battle... This token cannot attack. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would take. I can take the hit. still clear the field so I can finish it. Oh dang, I forgot about the reflect damage there. If this card was destroyed by battle, inflict damage equal to the monster destroyed it. Ouch. I guess I wasn't avoiding damage no matter what, huh? I should probably see about putting a third revolt in there, but then again, I do have to banish first. Then again, I have no trouble banishing in general, so maybe it doesn't matter. And like I said, I'm going to be pretty much eternally adjusting the ratios of this deck. Alright, Foolish Burial something. Get something in my hand. And banish. Normally I do this the other way around, but this is the CPU, so they're not going to have a... They're not exactly going to have something that would cause problems. Whatever this is, I want it gone. Foolish Burial... Yeah, Rendezvous will... Yeah, Rendezvous to protect my monsters. We'll attack with this one first. There we go. Just in case he had another one of those reflecting damage. That way I wouldn't accidentally kill myself. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, let's go with another storyline. Mystery of the Megalith. Megalith seemed like one of the few ritual decks I might enjoy because, oh yeah, it's... Oh, I didn't do this one. How weird. But first, let's check out the storyline then. I hope they add a Vendread or a Buster Blader, because I particularly like those card storylines. Those would be really nice. Vendread being a bit of a Resident Evil meets Spawn. And in ancient times, many monumental stone structures built. Stone circles and pyramids are some examples of this. However, in other worlds, there are other types of colossal stone structures. Let's take a look at one of these, the grand stone structures known as the Megalith. Megalith Ophiel, a white statue that resembles an angel. Her wavy hair hangs down her shoulders, and her eyes closed in a gentle expression. What catches the eye most of all are the wings on her back, like those of an angel. Her radiant holiness inspires reverence and modesty in all who behold her. On the other hand, is the Black Devil, Megalith Haggith. A statue of a haggard devil, crouching with contorted limbs. Its face hides behind a mask, the only clue to its expression being a slightly exposed mouth. The thorns are driven to the side of its body. Inspired dread and beholder. The sculpture of the two children, the white and the black, Megalith Och. They appear to be a lovely pair of twins. By the shape of their wings, it appears the white child is an angel and the black child appears to be a demon. And yet notice how they have eyes on both their wings. Are they perhaps mirrors, or are they two sides of the same coin? Not to mention, while this looks like a twisted vine, this looks like a thorn. It's also notable that they wear contrasting facial expressions. The pedestal... Yeah, one was happy, one was a bit upset. The pedestals of the Megalith are comprised of an unknown material, not natural stone. Their distinct features include heptagonal decoration and a pattern imbued with mysticism. What kind of power is hidden within these pedestals, which give off a gentle light? The truth behind the Megalith is now to be revealed. The pedestals of the Megalith may act as a door to another world, or a stake connecting another creature. Appearing from the pedestal of Megalith Ophiel, Megalith Phaleg boasts two pairs of wings. A far cry from the gentle Ophiel, this ferocious angel is adorned with a helmet and shield, wielding a spear. Appearing from the pedestal of Megalith Agath, the great devil megalith Bethor, has 4 wings. It's a devil of formidable build with the glaring golden horns. On the pedestal of Ulch blazes the many-headed megalith Aratron. And look, as you can see, as it bursts, you can see it bursting through the statue part itself. It seems either the creature, perhaps this is a portal to another world, or perhaps the creatures are sealed within somehow. Its momentum threatens to flatten the earth and swallow all. It can be said these comprise about 1/4 of the power born of the megalith, but that is not all. All of them are combined here. The megalith have the power to create a kind of force field, even after they're destroyed. How they were made, and what is the true identity of their hidden power. The megalith are entities shrouded in great mystery. The key to solving this mystery is the truth that emerges from beyond the megalith themselves. Oh yeah, a scenario appearance card. It also shows you that, yeah, Megalith Full was the one at the end here. I really appreciate that they do show you exactly what cards show off in the storylines like this. Yeah, the fact that this one's composed of what appears to be all the Megalith pieces seems to show this sort of origin of sorts. The effect itself is that it changes levels so that it makes ritual summoning easier. I kind of like Megaliths a bit more than your average ritual deck because the monsters themselves are the ritual cards, rather than having to draw the ritual and the monster and the amount of materials. Yeah, I genuinely did not realize I didn't beat this. My guess is I failed to beat this with my old Pendulum, Odd Eyes Pendulum deck. It wasn't a very good one, so it's probably for the best that I fix it now. Duel. Main phase 1. This is not a quick play, so no point in placing it. We'll send this to the graveyard for the Foolish Burial effect. From my deck to my hand. And I'll use her to Foolish Burial one of these guys. Because the way this, let's just set Nerval here. Because, yeah, I don't want to play my hand too early against the CPU because they'll... Here. Alright, yeah, see, you can discard one of the ritual monsters to ritual summon. Baleg. You can ritual summon, discard this card. Oh, that was a quick effect. Yeah, he's gonna go first now. I'm gonna send a card to my hand. And now I can use her Foolish Burial effect again. Excellent. Activate effect. Banish any number from the graveyard, and we're going to special summon here. Here we are. We'll just banish all 4 of them then. Technically, this isn't a proper special summon, so I do need to be careful. Here we go. Activate its effect and banish Faleg. Wait, you can... No, it should work, yeah. There. Resolve. Give everyone the attack stats. And banish Faleg. This should be an OTK if he has nothing to stop me. Direct attack. There we are. Complete. Yeah, clear means you beat it once. Complete means you've beaten it with both your deck and the loner deck. Though, admittedly, with how crappy some of the loner decks feel, yeah. Let's go Domain of the True Monarchs. From the opponent's deck. And this is actually pretty threatening if they can get a bunch of rituals off, so we'll see how well this works. Duel. I guess I have no choice but end turn, which means he's probably gonna get a a tribute summon going. Oh my, did he brick too? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with, Barrage here. And that's because, well, first of all, get the Foolish Burial active. As well as the get a card in my hand, if you please. We'll get this one in my hand, if that's alright with you. So it needs to be a beast. It can't be a beast, so it has to be Beast Warrior. There we are. Oh, it does have less attack as well, so that's fine. I can't get Kit's effect twice per turn, so I'll have to do that. One, two, three, four. Oh crap, that's right. Well, it doesn't matter, I can get that back in my own ways. Special summon 4 lower. Code Talker is still one of my favorite Link summon monsters. And this is sent to the graveyard. You can draw 1 card. Yeah, I don't want to do that quite yet, but I can battle here and deal some good damage. It's a Cyburst monster, so I can't use it. Rendezvous with it. That's fine. Oh yeah, they must have bricked really hard. That's actually kind of disappointing. I know the deck they're using here is actually pretty tricky back when I was using the Access Code Talker. Link monster use material, gain attack, but lingering 100, you can... We go. Upgrade to Code Talker and Access Code Talker. The Code Talker gives 1,000 attack for the Link rating, and I can use this as well to gain my This will be good. Attack, you can banish one link monster from a graveyard, destroy one card your opponent controls. Also, this turn you cannot banish stirs with the same attribute to activate this effect. I can probably afford to banish Farragut, so let's do that. Actually, I probably shouldn't have. But since, no, it doesn't matter. She's a beast. I can use Tri-Brigade stuff on her. Alright, let's go. Let's finish him off. There we are. Yeah, poor CPU. Bricked really hard with Monarchs. Unfortunately, tribute-focused decks do have that issue, but... Or maybe not. I know I've heard horror stories about how powerful true Dracos are, and true Dracos also relying on tribute summoning. Let's go with the origins of the Karakuri, since that's an interesting machine archetype. Scenario. Studying the origins of the Karakuri. Have you heard of a tome called Karakuri Anatomy? What are the inner workings of the Karakuri? How did they come to be? All one could want to know of the Karakuri is contained within this tome. Let us unravel the mysteries of this tome and delve deep within the world of Karakuri. A long time ago, there was constant conflict within nations. The turmoil was the very picture of hell on earth. In the midst of that era, in order to quell the strife, one feudal lord assembled the great Karakuri craftsmen. The feudal lord proclaimed to the engineers, I want you to develop strong shoulders stronger than firearms. This is an important command. I want to give you your all. Immediately, the engineers set out to develop devices capable of wielding great power. Crucial to the devices were golden gears located in a faraway country. The feudal lord granted the engineers' wishes, successfully acquiring the golden gears, and thus mysterious devices of untold power were forged. After several years, Karakuri equipped with golden gears were completed. The workmanship of the Karakuri was unrivaled. Their handiwork was impressive to all who beheld it. Fortifications include the Karakuri Castle, a cornerstone of armored defense. They were now prepared for battle. Under the command of the Karakuri Shogun, Nabire, the Karakuri soldiers went headlong into battle. After many battles, what a blessing that an era of calm had been... After so many battles, what a blessing that an era of calm had been ushered in. The era of war had come to an end. Now we'll explore what lie in store next for the Karakuri. As what happens to weapons of war when there's no need for war? So in times of peace, what became of the Karakuri? Delving yet again into Karakuri anatomy, we'll next examine how the Karakuri lived. Since Bure had become the ruler, years had passed. Around Karakuri Castle, there was unparalleled prosperity. On the high roads, not only the Karakuri, but the townsfolk, such as zealous merchants, were common sights. Merchants peddled Karakuri Gamma oil and Karakuri gold dust on the streets, wares that were medicine for the Karakuri. These were in high demand, and for the merchants, they proved most profitable. The fortress in which the Karakuri lived is long unchanged. The gears that keep it functioning work as well as the water wheels by the river. The Karakuri live a peaceful life. There is one thing alone they fear, and that is fire. When a fire starts in town, even if it isn't an area of great concern, the Karakuri help each other to extinguish it, because they live by lending each other a hand. Karakuri exists to this day. That much we know from many books that remain. As the story continues to unravel, new discoveries await around every corner. I kind of like this. I kind of interpret this as during the Japanese Warring States period, a different outcome came where they created these great weapons, and after completion of their goal, the Karakuri actually adjusted to life rather well, kind of like the Matrix, where the machines were surprisingly well adapted to their new life in living in peace. I wouldn't mind seeing more of this storyline. And they may add more. They do like to add legacy support to older archetypes. Or I think it's called legacy support at the very least. while I have been trying to get back up to date with the game, I will be the first to admit I am absolutely no expert. Digital bugs in cyberspace. Let's end on a lighthearted story before I go back to ranked. The digital bugs are a very small archetype, but they have their fans, and they actually have seen some moderate success in Duel Links. Not top tier, but a few of their monsters were pretty good. The rapid progress of cyber networks has brought great benefits to humanity. They are now an integral part of our lives. However, that rapid progress and change left several minor bugs in the corners of the network. Initially, they were just meaningless data with little impact. However, the bugs accumulated data progressively learned over time. By the time we'd noticed, they'd taken on the appearance of actual insects. Experts theorize their primary objectives are proliferation and evolution. Despite their differing qualities, the peculiar thing is they act as if they were one species with a singular purpose. Per hive mind, perhaps? In our world, we observe a symbiotic relationship between ants and aphids, for example, in which ants drive away ladybugs, the aphid's natural enemy, to obtain nectar from the aphids. However, plants and aphids are different species whose objectives don't align. Might it be that the bugs are born of a singular datum, and only because their appearances differ are they assumed to be a different species? It'll take some time to get to the bottom of this. In any case, we can't overlook the bugs spreading throughout the network. Network administrators have come to refer to these defects, who've achieved rapid growth and evolution, as digital bugs. I do kind of like how they appear to have computer parts. Like the fan for this one here. We'll see them better in a bit. Henceforth, they've taken action to exterminate these defects. Let's see if the canards shown here. Actually, you can see it in the background here. You can see the digital bugs themselves are parts on a motherboard, and I think that's a really neat thing. Scenario appearances. Yeah, bug matrix. Yeah, you can see the bugs come together to form a motherboard. I really think that's cool. They're all individual pieces of motherboard. But why is this? Let's find out. The digital bugs are pests that devour the cyber networks. The network administrators concluded and implemented a large-scale removal plan. With the removal plan, mainly involved network engineers, it was actually successful. They completely eradicated the digital bugs. The defects were fixed, and peace was thus restored. However, that peace was very short-lived. The cyber network suddenly became more vulnerable than ever before the offensive was launched. Some digital bugs appear to have survived attempts at eradication. The engineers who suspected this conducted a thorough scan. Naturally, they found no digital bugs. Meanwhile, waves of interference swelled globally. What could be the cause of these problems? What changed before and after the interference? The answer was clear. It was the existence of the digital bugs themselves. After some deep deliberation, the engineers decided to release stored digital bug data back in the network. Most likely they had those stored in case they wanted to study them later, or in case something else came up they could study to see if they changed. The decision immediately sheds light on this perplexing obstacle. There's only one explanation. The digital bugs had repaired fatal errors and stabilized the network. It was almost as if there were a symbiotic relationship between humans and the digital bugs. By providing a place for bees to live, humans can get their honey. Similarly, by providing a cyber network for the digital bugs, the defects are extinguished. Since then, those that cause noticeable disturbances are removed, but overall thorough removal is avoided. Humans have decided to coexist with these digital bugs. It's a simple little storyline, but I quite like it. And like I said, I really hope they continue. They said they plan to continue adding more of these storylines, which I'm really glad for. And like I said, my big hope is they add the Vendread storyline or the Buster Blader storyline, because those are personal favorites. Oh, nice. Last daily complete. Excellent, excellent. I need 4 logins and there's 3 days left. I have not missed a day, so I'm guessing it goes with After it says 1 day left, it'll go to less than 24 hours left and count down from there. Or at least that's my speculation. Anyways, let's give some real duels, shall we? Here we go. I'd like to go second for this particular setup. Here we go. Standoff is pretty good, but I wonder if I really need 3 copies of it. But at the same time, it's a searcher. Add annoying. No, I'd actually rather have it in my hand right now so I can get rid of Nerval. So yeah, it's probably worth having at least 2 copies, if not 3. Oh my! Literally doing nothing. Max C may be absolutely essential depending on what this person's playing. Tri-Brigade Standoff. Activate the effect. I wish to discard Naval to search out a Tri-Brigade monster. That monster will be Fractal. I think it's pronounced Fractal. And I can use this to get a card back into my hand. And this time I'm going to go with Karaz. I'm going to use his effect to get himself into Foolish Burial Kit. And I'll use Kit's effect to Foolish Burial a Karas because there's no point in Foolish Burialing another Nerval, or at least not for the moment. Alright, we'll go with these. Direct attack. If you got a Sphere Karibo, it won't work on me. Of course, a regular Karibo would. Either they really bricked or they want to wait for my field to be established before they use some cards. Destroy all attack position monsters, eh? Yeah, that's what I was figuring was happening. I don't mind, I can easily use the graveyard. Tri-Brigade Oath. I can send 1 monster from my hand. Do I really want to sacrifice either, though? Guess I don't have a choice. I probably should have put Tri-Brigade Oath down, but then again, if he's got an MST or something. Witchcrafter by Street. Oh dear. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Witchcrafters. He's going to try and get Witchcrafter Edel. Witchcrafter Vare, I mean. Witchcrafter Jenny, yeah, Ash Blossom that. I probably shouldn't have used Maxi if I was going to Ash Blossom it, but... yeah, that didn't do anything. I probably should have kept the Ash Blossom or discarded it for Standoff. Infinite Impermanence. negate its effect so it can't summon Witchcraft or Vare. Ow. Your main phase quick effect. Okay, so yeah, that's a quick effect that basically means you can use on my turn. Infinite Impermanence only works for a turn. Witchcraft or Holiday. Alright, good. We'll get this in the graveyard. It's a Foolish Burial. Alright, yeah, they're getting Witchcraft or Vare out. But that's fine, I can banish her because I don't target or destroy with my boss monster. Yeah, all they do is sit on Vare. Alright, Kit. Send Kit to the graveyard. Activate Kit's effect. Send Nerval to the graveyard. Have Nerval send a card to my hand. Alright, he's going to activate its effect to negate Karos, but I'm going to use Snow Ogre to stop it. All he needs to do is discard a spell to negate Karos, but I can use Snow Ogre to negate him. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit to negate Vare. Wait, it says, destroy that card on the field. Oh, I see. I use up my normal summon. Okay, so I forgot Ghost Ogre has to destroy it. Unfortunate. I should have saved Infinite Impermanence for Madame Vare. Pottery, I've never seen this one before. Attribute this card, discard one spell, some Witchcraft your deck. Okay, he's just gonna get... I don't know what Witchcrafters have other than Vare. I only know them from Duel Links, and there they just sit on Vare or until they can get like 12 cards in their hand to attack for an OTK. You Yeah, I generally do not know what Witchcrafters do other than summoning Vare. Pain. Now this one is also one that's not in Duel Links. Let's see here. Can I talk out of those card effects? Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, right. Every single Witchcrafter spell card has a graveyard effect and a banish effect. There's absolutely no point in trying to banish them because they just come back to the hand at the end of the turn where they're banished. Oh, come on, really? This is worthless to me, I can't do that. Unfortunately, I can't even summon something that's bigger than Hane, because Vare gives 1,000 attack and defense to all monsters for every spell in the hand. You can bet your sweet Bippy they're going to have well over the limit before you know it. We're gonna have to do this the hard way then. If they have they don't have an Ash Blossom. They're being prompted every single time because which Madame Vare's effect is. There's nothing I can do, I guess. All he needs to do is draw exactly one spell card, and his monster is strong enough to OTK me, because he'll have 5,400. Strange, why hasn't he gotten these? Let's go on the graveyard, can add this card to your hand, yeah. So I don't know why he hasn't already. Oh yeah, because it's at the end phase. Oh wait, then why didn't he get it back in the old end phase? Oh, you can only use one Witchcraft or Holiday. Right, Witchcraft or Holiday is limited to 1 or 2 in Duel Links. So I forgot. So I forgot it's a hard once per turn to return to the hand. Yeah, you can only get 1 Witchcraft or Holiday back. Unfortunately, I cannot just surrender, because while this is definitely going to take ages, the game doesn't give you anything. It's like Duel Links in that if you surrender, you lose all experience and anything. Of course, I get the one card I didn't want to. Pretty sure they have an MST or something. Yeah, I'll have to go over this duel off stream to figure out exactly what went wrong here. I genuinely don't know what's going on with the Witchcrafters here. Do they even have an extra deck boss monster? I genuinely have no idea. Witchcrafter Golem Aruru. That looks like a boss monster. Return the card. Select the card of the hand. However, it's still a main deck monster, so I don't know if Witchcrafters have an extra deck monster or not. I know they can use generic ones like Alchemic Magician, but it's not that's not a Witchcrafter card specifically. Match history. Let's see. Let's take a look at what that deck is exactly. Don't need to report. I just want to confirm the opponent's deck. Do they have a Witchcrafter monster? Geomath Mech Magma. No, that's not Witchcrafter. Not Witchcrafter. The Feral Imps. Ah. Riona, the Wondrous Mega Switch Wardrobe. That looks like an adult Vare. You can detach one material, special summon Magistus from your deck. You cannot special monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Magistus. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can target one. Yeah, I'm guessing this is Witchcraft because this looks a lot like Vare. And it works with spellcasters in general, but... They don't actually have... Oh, Winged Dragon of Rust Sphere mode. Okay, I should have watched out for that. Crowley, the first Officer. I'm pretty sure that's Alistair inside the tube there. I guess he's being used to power the Tower of Prophecy. Surely that is not a terrible idea that won't end horribly for everyone involved. No siree. IP Masquerena. During your main phase, you can immediately after this card link summon one monster including this card. So you can make anything from a link 2 upwards with her. But again, she's not Witchcrafter. Union Carrier. Decode, Traffic Ghost. No idea why this was here. I guess just to clear out the field if they need to. Well, I guess I have it as filler. That reminds me, for my deck here, let me check something here. Come on. Tri-Brigade, edit deck. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to edit. Change accessories, here we are. Field parts. Trap holes are nice, but I kind of like the default. Field, I kind of hope I can unlock other ones, because... Let's see here. Main space. I use this one because that's from the digital bugs. 3 main cards. Silver. Card case. I was gonna say, where did I change the mate at, but then I remember that's my profile that I have to change. I was gonna say, I'm surprised they didn't use the term deck master for the character, since that series has some precedence for that, but... Alright, let's do one duel with the bird and see how it works. I'm probably gonna switch back to Rescue Rabbit, but we'll see how adorable the bird is. Hey, that guy's got Borlo Dragon. Nice. Drytons. Oh, balls. I think I might... This one's probably gonna... I'm probably gonna lose horribly for this one. Missiles on a Dryton from your desk will destroy from the end phase. It's not gonna be on the field long enough for the end phase. You can only activate one per turn. Have you know some Dryton card? Or do you contribute one other or one ritual from your hand or field? Special summon this card. Now special monsters can be new normal summon the turn reactivates. Diviner of Herald. You can send one fairy from your deck or actually graveyard. Increase this level by that amount until the end of this turn. Oh crap! What did they send? Herald of the Arclight. Any months? I swear, anytime I see a 6 or a 9, I keep thinking, oh crap, is that 6 or 9? But yeah, it's not flipped. So yeah, it's 6. Herald of Ultimateness. Oh boy. Ritual summon, must be ritual summoned, or blah blah blah. Send one fairy monster and negate and destroy. When your opponent would special summon a monster, activate a monster effect. Oh boy. And I can't help but notice, this does not have a once per turn on it. It's neither hard nor soft once per turn. Link Karibo. So basically, a Herald of Ultimateness is a literal negate everything as many times the opponent pleases, as the person pleases. Wait, he got rid of it? No, he must have a way to ritual summon it from the grave then. Yeah, there's a reason Drytons are, one level 1 monster. Hey, Ben 10. Cyber Angel Ben 10. And if this card should be added one fight, right? Yeah. This card is definitely one of those cards where it would be perfectly fine if it was limited to its own archetype, the Cyber Angels, that is. But it's not, which means far better decks get to abuse it far better than Cyber Angels ever could. On one hand, I do get it, they want... That's weird, they didn't do anything? He's got a quick effect, that means he's going to make my life absolutely hell. Probably. Send it to the grave and I can mill. If he wants to use Ash Blossom, now would be an ideal time. Yeah, if you got an Ash Blossom, you want to use that. Max C. Alright, send another kit to the graveyard. Probably has 3 max C's in his hand or something. Normally I'd go for Karos so that I could discard Kit and get him on the field, but no, I need something I can normal summon. He's probably going to tribute Karibo to protect it, or at least he would if I attacked into either of these. That's why I'm going into this one. That way if he uses Link Karibo's effect... Well, I can last on a normal summon. A 1900 attack beat stick is not too rough to be stuck on the turn if I have to. That's far from ideal, don't get me wrong. I don't care what that face down is, I want it gone. Solemn Judgment. I am very glad I did that, because that would be awful to have to deal with. Cyber Angel Natasha. I kind of hope... I remember seeing the data mine, and one of them was actually DD Ghost. the DD monster based off the Schrodinger's cat. I hope that one becomes available soon, hopefully from a story mission or something. But I guess I don't mind paying gems if it's in the gem shop, because I've got plenty of free-to-play gems I can work with. Is he gonna double tune something? Yeah, Link Karibo, I'm gonna have to get rid of it, because Link Karibo can resummon itself as many times as it wishes, as long as he has level 1 monsters, which, as we can see, Drytons have a infinite respawning amount of. Then again, he might have 3 Link Karibos in there for all I know. I don't remember if it's limited or not. Meteonis Dryton. Okay, you can ritual some. That's why he wasn't afraid to put his monster in the graveyard, because he knows very well that. Oh, yeah. Herald of Ultimateness. What's he tribute summoning? I don't like what he's tribute summoning. Herald of Mirage Lights. 2 monsters, the same except for tokens. Okay, yeah, this is a... Yeah, this entire archetype is dedicated to negates. Spell or trap card effect is activated. Summon Fairy the Hand of the Graveyard, negate it. Unfortunately, he's just gonna negate whatever I attempt. Fair monster hand, negate the special summon activation if you destroy it. Activates effect. 3 cards. Alright, he's gonna use the effect to negate now, which is going to send Nerval to the graveyard, and I'll get another card in my hand. It's in the graveyard now, good. Karos. Activate effect. Discard Kit in order to get him on the field. And he's using his effect to negate again. Now, if that's a monster, he's probably already won. Alright, so something that's not a Beast Warrior, let's summon Kit here. Alright, now I can banish Ultimateness. Well, first we'll activate this effect. And now this. That way if he negates, even if he can negate it, I don't think he can anymore. Yeah, that's not a monster, so he doesn't have any ability to negate anymore. Alright, we're gonna banish this so we cannot get it back. Attack the Glinkaribo. He'll have to use the effect so that they both get destroyed. He'll have to use the effect, yeah. No. But now I can take that out. Here we are. Yeah, Drytons have so many negates, it's really hard to work around them, but we managed to do something. Now, obviously, we could still lose. The game's not over yet, and he's still got more than enough life points to ruin my day, but we should have something we can do now. Sure, have as many Medius Drytons as you like. I banished your boss monster, so unless you draw another Herald of Ultimateness, or do you have another in the grave? Please don't tell me another in the grave. You do not! So as long as he doesn't draw it right now, which he might, to be fair, but if he doesn't, I think we've won. Come on, please don't have connection issues now. What's this do? Once you summon it, you can add a ritual spell. Okay, as long as it doesn't add the ritual monster, we should theoretically be fine. Like I said, I wanted to make absolutely sure I'd banish him for that reason. Oh no. Oh no. Enderfield, special summon this card. One ritual monster. Crap. Yeah, he's gonna add a ritual monster. Opponent cannot target this card with monster effects. Banish one card on the field. Okay, so this doesn't... Yeah. Yeah, Shurug is neither targeting nor... I know at least 2 of those are ritual cards, so the only question is which one is... Dasha. Ritual monsters targeted, you can negate the attack. take control. Oh, he wants to take control of. Yeah, he's gonna take control of Shirig. I need to banish all these ritual cards. I don't have anything good I can monster... He doesn't have anything good Monster Reborn, does he? I guess he could steal a Rugal if he wanted. But he's probably gonna summon something from his own... Pretty sure he already... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that last card is another copy of Medionis Dryton. So as long as I can take him out... Yep. What's he gonna ritual summon? Benten? Oh no, Medionis Dragon. 4,000 attack is way more than I can handle. He's gonna OTK me, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna oh crap, yeah, he's gonna destroy my entire field and then OTK me with one big monster. No, Benten? Attributed, you can have one. Little does he realize I've got one last thing that can save me. Storming Mirror Force. There we are. His field is empty. He has nothing he can do to stop me now. We did it. A Dryton victory. There we are. Rank up. We have officially hit gold. That laugh is actually kind of creepy. Yeah, I say we change the Ritual Raven back to something else. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sly Sharp. I stream just about anything on this channel, so feel free to drop by anytime something catches your eye. Alright, let's change the mate back to Rescue Rabbit here. Maybe I'll try the Monolith a bit later. Two and a half hours, wow, that really ran by quickly. I'm getting a bit tired, and I probably shouldn't be doing some serious ranked matches when I'm half asleep, so I think I'll call it for now. Alright, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time. I saved my VODs for as long as Twitch allows, or if you want to see some of my older stuff, I have a link to my YouTube account in my About page. Alright, thank you, and I'll see you next time.